Welcome back to the channel, guys. I hope you're having a fantastic Monday. I am here on a beautiful creek here just right outside of San Antonio, and I can take a look at what you're looking at. I mean, this is just beautiful, and this place is known to have giants, so I'm gonna supersize it today. And what that means is I am out here with my 50-pound braid and my ugly stick. I got 50-pound braid and I got a huge senko on a 5/0 hook. So I'm gonna be looking for giants. You know, I've been seeing everybody on Facebook posting all these huge catches. I mean, 8 pounds, 7 pounds, 6 pounds. And you know, I did pretty good last year, end of last year. I mean, a couple of 5-pounders, but nothing really huge. And you know, I just need a giant. I'm just gonna put it out there. I need a giant. I need to catch me a giant. And I know this creek has some really big bass. So I'm in my waders, as you can see, and I'm ready to get on them. And you know, lately the past couple of videos, or I would say, you know, pretty much the videos all year this year so far have been just a bunch of dinks, you know. So I'm trying to weed out the dinks, and I think the best way to do that is to go big, right? I mean, I know bass, you know, sometimes get a little confident and they'll bite a bait that's just as big as they are, but you know, right now the bass should be fat. You know, it is springtime, so you know, they're not necessarily, they may be on beds already, or they might be getting territorial, but I'm gonna try my best to land me a giant. So I didn't bring my scale, which I'm kicking myself now. I remember exactly where it's at, and I changed tackle bags because I had to get 5/0 hooks, and I had to get, you know, I have a bag just for when I go slunching, or when I go, you know, looking for giants. And today's the day. So, you know, I really wish I would have brought my scale, because I know that I'm gonna need it out here, especially because every time I come out here, it's, I mean, I don't think I've actually, to be honest with you, I don't think I've actually put this place on the channel. The last time I was here, my GoPro died, so hopefully it doesn't happen this time. But yeah, I didn't really catch anything. Right now it's overcast skies, temperatures in the 70s, 75. It's supposed to get up to 85 today, but it is a beautiful, gorgeous day, even though it is overcast, which is gonna be good. And the water's crystal clear, and the water's cold, so it should make for a pretty active bite, but we'll see. That's enough talking. Let's get after it, and hopefully we can get on it. Just so I can show you, I think these real quick, just so I can show you, these senkos are like, I don't know, it's like, they're huge, they're monster size. They're like 8-inch maybe, I don't think they're 9-inch, but they're like 8-inch senkos. And on a 5/0 hook, I should be able to fend off the dinks for now. But I'm gonna be pitching structure and just around trees and stuff, and see if we can't make something of it. But yeah, stick with me, guys, and let's get after it. So check it out. This is a 5/0 hook, and this is a giant senko. I think this is probably like 8 or 7 inches. I don't even know. But it's heavy. It's heavy. And yeah, Yamamoto sells them. I think this is a Bass Pro one though, because the other ones, they're real expensive and they tear real easy. So yeah, I've got 50-pound braid, and this thing is gonna fly. It looks like it wants to rain, to be honest, but it was drizzling a little bit earlier. All right, let's see if I could just fling it over there in those bushes. If we can get this. Ooh, right away I got a bite. Right away. That's a little one. He's trying to spit me. Yeah, first cast. Alright, buddy, alright. That's a decent one. Yeah, I have a feeling it's probably going to be one after the other with the senko. Thank you, bud. Let me move further down by those trees over there. I bet you anything there's a big one back there. I don't think he's very big though. Alright, definitely not the 5-pounder we're after, but he still bit this gigantic senko. He's almost about the, look at that, he's almost about the same size. Alright, thank you, buddy. He's up here in the shallow. I think I got another one. No, You take it. Another one. But not the giant I'm looking for. Oh, he's got me wrapped up. Come on. Get through there. There he is. Big worm. But not a big fish. Not bad. But nevertheless, still not what I'm after. I know there's a deep pocket right here. I don't see any of them on beds though. Ooh, one came up and got it. Oh, that feels like a good one. That might be the one that we're looking for. That might be the one that we're looking for. Look at him. That is a big bass. Look at him, look at him, look at him, look at him, look at him. Oh my God. This is a big bass. Oh man. Let me try to get the hook out. Man, look at that. That's a giant bass. Look at that head. Look at that. That is a big bass. I don't have a scale. I cannot believe I forgot my scale. And I wanted a giant bass. What an idiot. I cannot believe I didn't bring a scale. Look at that. That is a toad. That's what we're coming after. All right, mama. Look at that. Look at the head. All right, mama. I told you this big one's back here. She's flapping her wings. Go ahead. God, all the other bass are tiny compared to her. That's not the giant I'm after, but we'll take it. Nice little 1 pounder. Look at that big old worm. What were you thinking, guy? I got this worm just exactly so I wouldn't catch you. But this place doesn't get pressure at all, so come on. There we go. That's a nice little guy. All right, buddy. Thank you, sir. Ooh, I got another bite. That's another bite. That's another bite. Is he a big one? Yeah, he feels big. He feels big. He feels big. It's gonna get me wrapped up. That's okay. He can't wrap me up. I got a 50-pound braid. I ain't gonna. But he's not necessarily a giant. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. He's not necessarily a giant though. Look at that. They're getting bigger. Look at that. Not bad, not bad. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate it. Look at that crystal clear water. There he goes. Just want to show you what I gotta walk through. In case y'all think that finding these spots is easy. It definitely ain't easy. And sometimes you fall in the holes. You get wet. Sometimes the mud just collapses under your feet. Got another one. That's a beautiful bass right there. Look at that. Not the size we're after, but still healthy guy nonetheless. Thank you. The sun really came out. was nothing but clouds earlier. Got one. Oh man, he let it go. He's right there, you see him? Maybe I can fix my worm and get him to bite again. He's not that big. Ooh, he got it, he got it. I got him that time. Yeah. Whoa. He's hiding in that brush. There we go. That's a beautiful fish. Yeah, he's probably about 1.5. He ain't 2 pounds. It might be another one right there, but yeah, where are the big ones at? Woohoo! Did you see that? There you go. It's getting bright out here. I think I got another one. Oh yeah. Yeah, he's biting it. Come on, where are you at? I don't know if he has it all the way. Okay, there you go. He's diving, trying to get me. Yeah, he's not a giant, but he's still a good one. Alright, you don't need to get me wet. You don't need to get me wet. You don't need to get me wet. Wow, that's pretty. Look at that. That's a beautiful fish. This place is loaded with bass, but I'm looking for the giants, and I'm still catching little dinks, believe it or not, even with that big old senko. Check it out, look at this. This shallow creek. Oh, that's a nice one. That's a little fatty right there. Look at that. That's a beautiful bass. Right here in this shallow little creek. I'm telling you, San Antonio has the best creeks. Yes, sir. Thank you, bud. Look at him. Look how fat he is. All right, guys, that's going to be another one for the books. You know, not too disappointed, but, you know, because I did catch one decent sized bass. But I really expected that spot to be a lot more active, and you know, it was real. You know, when I got there, it was real cloudy. You know, there was a lot of overcast, and then you know, it started to burn off. And I thought, you know, when the sun came out, I thought, you know, since it was crystal clear water, I thought the bass were going to be a lot more active, and they just weren't for some reason. You know, usually when I go to that spot, you know, it's really far walk, and you know, you got to be in waders because you're basically just cruising through the creek. But usually you'll just see them. They'll run up to you and they'll bite anything, you know. And I had 50-pound braid and I had that huge senko, but I guess it was working because I saw a lot of them follow it. You know, a lot of 1-pounders would follow it. Some of them would bite, but some of them wouldn't even try. And like I said, I caught, you know, a couple of 2-pounders, but you know, that one giant, like an idiot, I forgot my scale. And I really thought that I switched bags because I had my 5/0 hooks in that bag and I had a bunch of big worms. So I was like, man, I'm gonna take this bag, and it's easier to carry because it doesn't have that much stuff in it, just a pair of pliers, and you know, I'll go out there and see what I can get. But yeah, unfortunately, just not a what I expected. I really expected to pull out at least 2 or 3 giant bass, and that one that I caught was a pretty decent size. I mean, she was big. It didn't look like she, you know, had a belly full of eggs or anything, but I don't know. Maybe that's where they were at. Maybe they went up, you know, extremely shallow, and they're all, you know, spawning right now. I mean, I don't know. It was hard to find them, and the bass that I did find, the bass that I did see, ended up biting, unless they were too small for that worm. But But yeah, all in all, another wading trip. Love doing that. Love going, you know, wading the creeks. San Antonio has some of the best creeks. This isn't necessarily in San Antonio. It's on the outskirts of the city limits, so it's in Bexar County still. But yeah, even the long creeks through San Antonio, you know, I really wouldn't wade those because, you know, the water's a little questionable in some places. But yeah, you can fish along a lot of those creeks, and a lot of trailheads will lead you to those creeks, and man, they're packed with bass too. So I'm gonna be doing some more of that fishing coming up. I do have some trips planned to the Texas Hill Country. That way I can really get some giant bass. I was really trying to get a giant bass, you know, just so I could you know, keep up with everybody on Facebook. But yeah, today was totally awesome. I want to thank you guys for watching. Thank you so much, and I will see you guys on the next one.